Hello and welcome back to my Sim story where life is built off testing cheats true. And you are simming, where you are stimming with Game Haven XO1. Yes, y'all, we are at the Kahue residence and we're just recalling back when Kai has been studying up on becoming a big time chef. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not big time, but he definitely wants to be a chef and everything. So in his part time, he's been studying different recipes and everything, and definitely thinking about taking some classes to further this career because he wants it more than just a hobby. He wants it as a career. He loves cooking and everything, and his family thinks like you could do it. Like just from the recipes that you learn, and he catches on quickly, and he adds his own little flavor and spices to it to make the dish even more. So they think that he's definitely should go for it and everything. So even though he's having a little hard time remembering this recipe, but he's in level 2 right now reading the cookbook. But we got to get him leveled up. But also, Haley definitely thinks that Kai is a great cook and definitely is supportive of him and everything. So he's gonna go for it, y'all. He's gonna take up some classes and everything. So let's hop over into Creative Sim and create the top shelf. So here we are. We have the top chef here, Chef Ramsey, and we got a lot and everything. This is in New Crest, and this is right below Simster's Salon. And next door, I think that's the bakery, I believe. And so we didn't have to get him a building. I decided not to build something. My buildings are always like block shaped. They just really basic. It has no design to it, anything. It's just a block with some windows on it. So I definitely got this building right here, right off the gallery. This is actually the library, but I'm gonna rearrange it and create like a chef spot, where Kai can take some classes and everything, which I'm going to include other Sims and stuff, but he can get in and take some classes and everything. So I'm going to make some Sims that are not going to really be a part of the Sim story, but only for the class and everything. So they'll be staying here on the lot, and when it's time for him to take the class and everything, uh, you know, I introduced them, but they really won't have a storyline other than being part of his classroom. I hope y'all understand that. Hopefully, I'm saying it clear enough that you understand what I'm saying. But if not, the video will kind of explain it. So right here, I was having a little bit of difficulty getting him up. Well, no, not yet. Not yet. But do you see Stony? Stony's walking by, y'all. So we didn't get Chef Ramsey to take some photos so we can hang up in there because this is like his day one, you know. and we want a good photo that we can hang up. I kind of want, a little bit of the building in the photo. See Stony back there? Yeah. So I'm gonna have him move a little further out. We got the bakery next door. I think that's a bakery. Y'all haven't even been inside of it. I'm gonna have to definitely get in there and decorate. Put somebody in there. I had forgot it was even right there. But yeah. But we're gonna get him moved down a little further so we can get a picture, a little bit of the building inside of them. So I don't know, should we call it like Hell's Kitchen or what should we call it? We don't call it Heaven's Kitchen since my title is uh, Game Haven. So we don't call it Chef's Haven. Chef's Haven. Where you take your classes there. I don't know. We don't. I'm gonna come up with a name, y'all, that we could call the building. So we got Simpster's hair salon. We got Simpster's clothing store. So it's got to be something that Simpster's Chef Simpster's. I come up with something. So we got a couple photos. Oh, this is a good one. This is a real good one right here. And this is like his day one. We did one for TC. And y'all, do you know I forgot to decorate the inside of the building? I'm gonna have to go back and decorate, but it's gonna be from me not recording. I'm gonna do it like in my own little spare time and everything. But yeah, I ended up decorating her apartment, but not not the clothing store. And then I went straight over and decorated the salon. Yeah, I don't know how I did that. Who is that behind him? I don't know who that is behind him. But yeah, we out here just taking a few photos, y'all. Something to have in his. I don't even know if I'm snapping them. Oh, this is another good one. This right here's a good one. So I want to hang up, um, in the where the classroom is going to be at and everything. So yeah, let's get him in. And this is the problem I was having. The way the library is set up, he could not go up the steps. I don't know if something was in the way. The steps was not pulled out further enough. But it shows that it has a second floor. As you can see, it has a second floor, but I couldn't get him to go upstairs. So what I did was, it took me a good minute to figure out what was going on. Was it the steps? Was it something in the way or anything? But what I did was like, listen, I wanted a little higher because I wanted to add a few other things in here. And I wanted to redecorate and stuff. I wanted him to be able to stay on the lot. I didn't want to build anything in the back or on the side or anything like that. I wanted him to be on the top floor to get that city view and everything. So I ended up just taking down the roof and making another level, raising the height of the second floor and the third floor, and I'm gonna and then start redecorating. So y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Y'all, I hope y'all like my storyline, and if so, definitely hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and let me know. Y'all, we about to jump right into redecorating and everything, and making this a chef spot for Kai. Yeah, how do you think? Do y'all think I did pretty good? It kind of looks, I had to make a little office space too. Uh, But this is what I could do in a base game. I don't have it that I can make signs or anything like that, so I just added a photo, like a picture out of my gallery. And luckily, we had like a chef. I think it was from the movie pack that I could add in there. So, I mean, the movie add-on. Um, so yeah, we done put a picture frame on there, and we done hang one up on the wall. And I found this little ribbon thing to make him look like he won, like he has a prize or something, like he's like top chef of the year or something like that, to kind of add into the storyline, like he's a good chef. And he's a master chef and everything. So we definitely got to get him leveled up. But don't worry, y'all. I'm gonna do it offline. I'm not. I mean, I'm not gonna record it. Him sitting and read. I'm gonna record a little bit of him reading for right now in this video. But offline, I'm definitely gonna get him up to par. That way, next time that we come around, or when Kai start classes and everything, because we got to get him to enroll first. But when he start classes and I get the other characters situated in and everything, um, yeah, Chef Ramsey is gonna be top chef. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be cooking and everything, so we don't have all these recipes because I think when you level up, and we don't call this day one. Um, but when you level up to level 10, it's supposed to open up the new menu, new dishes and stuff for you to be able to um, cook and everything. And also, I'm gonna start a garden. Also, hopefully, I got a little room out here outside the library. So he's gonna be learning some gardening skills and everything. If not, then I'm gonna start one somewhere else. Maybe. Mm, I don't know yet. I don't know yet, but hopefully I have enough space left on here to start a little small little garden. But yeah, I want him to learn some gardening skills too, because being a cook, a professional chef, you will want your vegetables and fruit to be fresh. Very very fresh, and cook your own from your own garden. So yeah, I definitely want one at the school right here. And no, this was the library out of the gallery. I think this is I want to say Willow Creek Library. I'm not really sure. Or it could be Oasis Springs, but we are in New Crest. We are in New Crest and everything. And this is like our little city and everything. This is like also where we got the big the city I had created, a little small little city where Bridget is going to be working at, and Gianni, and we're going to get there soon, y'all. Just be patient, so let's jump right into putting a door into the bathroom. So I added a little bathroom right in the cut right there. I didn't need a very big place to add the bathroom, and because it's just going to be a few students. So far, I think I only got three or four set up, but I'm gonna make sure, yeah, three or four is good enough, because we don't need to be doing some cooking. We don't mainly be focused on Kai, but I wanted the other Sims to be able to cook too. So I'm definitely gonna try it out, just by him coming into enroll. And then I'm gonna have like some other students sitting there trying to cook and everything. What do y'all think? He should be set up at. What do you think? You think he should be in the front, in the middle, or the last one? Do you think he should sit up right in front of Chef Ramsey, right here in the front? What do y'all want him to be at? The cook. I think this turned out so good and everything. So right now we got Chef Ramsey on level 1 reading. So he's hungry. We're gonna get him to cook some. What was it that he cooked? He got to use the restroom. Let's get him to use the restroom, wash his hands. It's getting dark, y'all. And we got to get upstairs so we can create his living area where he's gonna sleep. I want to have like a miniature apartment upstairs, almost like a studio. But like I said, I'm gonna have two other Sims come live on the lot also. So I'm gonna have to create them a little spot that they can sleep here too, and that way I don't have to keep bringing them back and forth every time that we record. Only person I have to, bring over is Kai. And he'll just come over and visit, and stuff. So, and the rest of them will be here. Yep, y'all. And then downstairs, I'm gonna make a area where he's gonna enroll in and where he's gonna meet the chef and all kind of stuff. It's gonna be really, really. To me, it's exciting. Maybe not to you, I don't know, but it's exciting to me because I haven't seen it done in a Sims game. If so, I haven't watched the video yet. I'm definitely gonna look and check it out. No, wait. I have seen a cooking video of the chef and everything. Yes, yes, yes. And I'm gonna label the video right below. Me talking about it right here. So if you want to check it out, it's really really funny and stuff, and it definitely uh has a nice vibe to it. But yeah, we're gonna get Chef Ramsay to cook something. What is he cook? I didn't even look at the menu. I forgot what I picked. Yeah. So, dumplings. He made dumplings. Right, 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 right. So we're gonna get him to eat and everything. And while he's eating, we're gonna hop over upstairs. We're gonna finish up a little bit down here and then hop upstairs to decorate. All right, y'all. We're upstairs and everything. I had to put some more stairs in there. I think that's what the problem was. There wasn't another. No, that wasn't a problem. Oh yeah, it probably was. I don't know what the problem was, but I had to put another staircase up. So for the third level and everything, I had to put it a little different and stuff because what just happened? Did he just teleport back upstairs? I don't know. But yeah, I had, to put it a different way, we didn't have enough room and everything, but luckily it worked out. So he's still eating and everything. And do we have his little miniature? So everything's done down here. Get him to wash up his dish. And then we're going to get him to head upstairs. Yeah, it's a nice little studio and everything. You know, I don't know what he's doing. What is you doing, Chef Ramsay, in there? You want to get your book again and finish reading? Because, yeah, he didn't even finish the first volume of the cookbook. We need him to finish that book to move on to the second one and start cooking. We need him to level up very quickly. So he's going to be cooking a whole lot, y'all. I'm going to do it, in my spare time. I'm not going to record it um, until he is completely leveled up. So I'm trying to get him to come relax in the bed with the cookbook and everything. But he's just gonna stay right here. Do you see this view up here? Oh my goodness, it's so nice. It's so nice up here. It's so nice up here, y'all. And I just added a bed, but I'm gonna add two more beds in here. I'm not sure exactly where, um, but I am. Yeah, put it in your inventory. So now let's get to sleep and everything. And y'all, we got some more stems that we need to meet and everything. But I'm gonna let y'all check out this view. Look at this view of the city. Yes, we're in the city. New Crest City. Look, that's the bowling alley. Y'all see the bowling alley? We definitely got to get our stems out there to do some bowling. Yeah. So this is everything. You see Simpson's salon right there. And then we got the bakery. I think that's a bakery right there. Yeah. Really, really nice. Really nice. Definitely gives that city vibe going on. So yeah, we about to get ready to hop over, and we got some more Sims to meet and everything to continue our storyline. So don't go anywhere. Yeah, this is a nice little area. Oh, I gotta put a roof on there. Yeah, I forgot to put the roof back on the school, but don't worry, it'll be back on there next time we come by. So let's hop over. Do y'all remember, we talked about Kai and his family and everything like that. So I went ahead and created Kai's mom and dad. So to create them, I started out with Kai, not Kai, but Maxwell and their oldest sibling, not their oldest sibling, but the oldest girl sibling, which is Haley. So Max is the oldest guy sibling, and Haley is the oldest girl sibling. So, but I wanted them to look, you know, to see what they get they features from. And I just, aged them up a little bit and changed their hair color and, a little bit of details and everything. But so they could look like family a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you could tell family by their nose, by their eyes, by the shape of their head, or something. You could tell, oh, that's so and so family. Oh, I could see the resemblance. I could see y'all look alike. So this is Hansude, uh, Hansude, Kahue. Okay, and then we got what is Haley, but not gonna be Haley anymore. So we're gonna call the dad. Hold on, y'all gotta come up with him a nickname. So we got the mom name is Sky Lu Caillou. Sky Lu Caillou. Okay, and we're gonna call her Sky for short. And call the dad Hun for short. So Han and Sky is the parent's name. So y'all, I'm gonna play a little bit of music while I finish editing, creating them, and jump back in. All right, y'all. We got Han and Sky created, and they're at the cozy family home. Y'all, this home is so adorable, and we're located in Willow Creek. Y'all, do you see this home? I don't normally get the homes off the gallery. I normally just build the homes and everything. And mine, it's not really. It's more like block shaped, and I just decorate the inside and the outside and everything. So this is more a little different for me, and everything. Or I'm just purchasing a home, a lot or something that has already has a starter home to it, and then decorating it. So let's get them in, and we're gonna give a little tour of their home. And this is where they're gonna have Thanksgiving at. This is gonna be the house kind of like they grew up in. Now the home that they stay in now is when Han and Sky was much younger, in their younger days, and they first, got the coffee shop and started making a lot of good money and everything. The coffee shop became very popular throughout the neighborhoods and everything of the Sims world, and they made a lot of money, some good money and everything. And the dad, he opened up another business, and which he is still working at that business and everything. And we'll let her get into that. But he's about to retire, and he's definitely looking for one of the kids to take up the opportunity of running his company. The mom, she had the coffee shop. Even though they opened it up together, she ended up owning it was just her running the coffee shop and everything later on. And she made a lot of money. They made a lot of money together. And now that she's about to retire and everything, she took a break. And, Maxwell took up the coffee shop and everything. And let's say that they're on vacation, but we're just going to give a tour of their home. This is the bathroom. Very, very nice, y'all. I don't even really see too much that I have to do. I definitely want to, change it to show like them growing up in the home. So instead of we're going to keep 4 bedrooms, but I'm going to turn uh, two of these bedrooms into their bedrooms where they shared a bedroom together. So the guys would have it was like 2 beds in there for Kai and Max, and then 2 bedrooms in for Halle and Lana. And then I'm just gonna update the parents' bedroom. So now I have done all that, y'all. And now I'm just gonna give a tour of everything. I'm thinking I did everything already. Let's see. Get them to settle in. So it's not really too much I have to do. I added a computer over in the corner and stuff. And if you want to check out me redecorating, I just did a little touch ups and stuff to make it look more like a cozy family home. Look at this side, this view. And I'm definitely going to decorate for the holidays and everything. And you see them come spend time with their parents and stuff. Yeah. I get them some family time and everything, some family photos and stuff. Yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode and everything, and I can't wait to get more into it. So stay tuned for more. And if you like this video and my storyline, don't forget to hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and let me know. Until then, you are simming with Game Haven X01.